Well, we had, now we went to school and went through the 8th grade, all of us. But we'd have to take our lunch. Mom would get up and fry us potatoes or meat or anything she could fry to put on a biscuit for us to take for our lunch. Mm-hmm. Now, people wouldn't do that now. We didn't even know what peanut butter was. And I don't know, we just didn't have no ready-made clothes. We had to get this material and make them. And that's the reason I learned to sew, was to make my clothes. And I don't know. We didn't have no refrigerator. And had a spring down there in that big holler behind the house. You'd have to go down there and get the milk. Didn't have no tea. I don't know if it was tea then or not. We'd have drank milk for dinner. What was left, we had to take it back. And supper, we had to do the same thing. Up and down that steep hill. Oh Lord, I could tell you lots. Now we did, I guess, at one time, but Daddy then finally got a toilet bill. And yeah, we did down there at the hen house is where we went. There was a big hen house there. It had a laying room, and it had a roosting room, and then had another room with wire across it where they could raise the little chickens. You know, we had to raise chickens. We didn't have fried chicken no time, only in the summer.
Yeah.
And somebody come, maybe Saturday morning, Sunday morning, Mama wouldn't expect them. She'd run out there, and she wouldn't wring a chicken's head off. I had it to do. Cook that chicken for dinner then. Oh, Lord, we had a hard time. Washed on those scrub boards. The iron was them old black irons. Daddy slept in one, Hills and Wendell slept in one, me and Mary slept in one. Rudolph and Evan slept in there. And every room had 2 beds in it. Didn't have nothing but beds and a dresser and maybe a table. We even grown the cotton.
Did you have to make the cotton and stuff for them?
You planted it just like you do stuff in the garden, and it'd come up kind of high like them weeds out there. And that little cotton ball, it'd be a ball on it, and when they got made, that little ball would open up. And we'd have to pick it out of that little ball and lay it up till it dried out, and then we had to get the seeds out of it.
Where'd you get your scrap material?
Huh?
Where'd you get your scrap material?
Well, we made dresses, we made our clothes. We had plenty of scrap.
Yeah, where'd you get them all?
Well, we had enough money to buy a few clothes. Mama, the peddler would come by and she'd take her eggs out and get salt and soda in what she had to have. And then she'd buy material. We always had a few clothes. But it was skimpy. And then when that cotton got them seeds pushed out of it, just push them out loud. But before we lay it down on the hearth, we had that big old fireplace and all circle around it, and let it get warm, and then we'd sit there and push them seeds out.
Mm-hmm. Did y'all ever listen to a radio or sing or?
We didn't have a radio for a long, long time. We played Fox a Goose and authors. They'd make our things to play with. And we just didn't have nothing. What now? It wasn't nothing. We had plenty to eat, but they raised it. Daddy killed a big bunch of hogs. Every fall they killed. There's a beef club. I don't remember whether 6 or 8 in it. Anyway, we get a portion of beef out of one cut this week, and the next Saturday they cut them every Saturday, kill them every Saturday. But you kept on till you got the whole calf. So then we'd have to take it to the spring. So, stuff like that didn't last long enough to run. Oh, we had to shell corn, and they'd throw that, had a big old meal sack, and they'd throw that meal sack up on the horse behind them and take it over where Freddie Scruggs them mills, there was a grist mill over there. We'd ground up, make meal to have cornbread. And we always had flour. They always managed to buy flour. But Henry said they used to have sometimes to eat cornbread for breakfast. Didn't have none money to buy flour. But we always had flowers every about a year. Then there was a little old farm for sale over in this other holler by Henry's daddy. You ever been down that holler?
Mm-hmm.
And we bought that farm for $1,000. And I done went to work at the shoe factory. And we soon paid it out. Or I did. Henry just made a tobacco crop and had to pay rent on that, and you didn't have nothing left, mud. And then we, let's see, we moved from over there back over here in this other holler. And we stayed at the place. We didn't have electric lights. He'd get up 3:30 in the morning, put a fire in the cooking stove so it would get hot enough to cook biscuit for our breakfast. Just an old fireplace and stay warm by. We didn't know it was rough then, but it's sure enough rough to think about it now. Oh no, had to have a garden. Raised everything you could raise. Mama can. We picked blackberries, make blackberry jam and jelly. I done that for as long as I was able. I ain't done it in the last few years. And yeah, we'd have big gardens and can everything as you get hold of them. Dry apples, have to make pies, peaches. I'd still dry apples. And get them. We finally got a refrigerator. Mama and them did before I left home. We got a refrigerator. That was really something. Not to have to go to the spring and get that milk every time you went to eat. Didn't have cattle then like they do now. Everybody had a milk cow, maybe two, where when one of them went dry, it'd still have milk. And if it didn't, you'd swap up with your neighbor. They divide milk with you till your cow come fresh again. But yeah, people back then, you know, they didn't have nowhere to go. And your neighbors was closer together than they are now. There's an old one room, of course. Had 3 rows of seats in it. A big old pot-bellied stove. When you want to go to the bathroom, they had a card hanging back there on the door. You had to just let one out at a time. You had to turn that card if you went out. So you had to pee, I don't care how bad. You had to wait till the next he come back before you could go. I seen Ruth Sloan. You know Ruth used to live there. She was little. I sat in the back, and she's the middle row. Wasn't hardest for her back to seats. And people had moved back there to try to get to the door, you know. And she did. And she sat there and she was little. She didn't make it. And the old floor was slanted. It wasn't long that pee started. Oh, Lord. No, we didn't get nothing on just what we eat and what clothes we had. And Mama might cook a little special or something. I don't remember about that. We never did get no gifts. Well, Daddy got elected on the school board member, and they'd have meetings every so often. And I'd usually go with him when he went, and sometimes one of my girlfriends would go, and we'd waller around the square up there while he was at the meeting. But if I didn't go, Daddy made us behave. He didn't let us talk and laugh at the table. He was strict. And days he'd be gone and I didn't go, we'd all get around the table, and Mama would laugh and fun with us. We'd have a big time. But he didn't allow that when he was there. I know one day when my cousin was up there and we was walking around the square, and every store we'd get in, no, used to you had to ask for what you want. You didn't go around and look. We each one asked for something and look at it and didn't have the money to buy it. Just kid and die. I know we went in one store over on the corner, and she got mixed up, and she said, we want some solid white tip material with a navy blue dot. It wouldn't be a solid white and navy blue. She got mixed up on that. We most time had a nickel to spend. The drugstore down the corner had the ice cream homes for a nickel. And we usually always got ice cream home, but we didn't go very often. We picked strawberries. I wouldn't. I've always had to stay home and work in the crop. Me and Mary picked strawberries after she got big enough. I'd stay away from home a week at a time at some of my uncles and pick strawberries and give me some money. And I'd go to the Fed and give me a new dress and a pair of shoes to have for the decoration. And didn't have nothing else on what me and Mama together made. No, his family didn't go to church like mine did. I don't know that I ever seen your daddy in church. His mama went some, but not much. I was 19, and he was 26. He's 7 years older than me.
Yeah.
Their house, you know, they courted back then, come on Saturday night, and he come out the house for a long time. I don't remember how long. We got married the week that Betty was born. She had, which kid did she have? No, I mean Betty. Layman. Layman was who it was, had a child. And I guess she'd already had Carr and Ray. I don't remember about that, but I do know, used to women stay in bed a week when they had a baby. And Mama had me to go stay a week with her and do her work. And I come home on Saturday or Friday, I don't remember which. And then we got married Saturday evening. And Layman lived down there at the foot of that old Clampett to Holler Hill. Just a little old hut, wasn't fitting nobody to live in hardly. Marcy had it rough when they first married. I don't remember. If you had anything you done. I had 3 cents the day we got married. But Mary had used my pocketbook to go to town that week, and she had 3 cents left, and that's all I had. And he had about $30.
What'd y'all do with that $30?
I don't remember. Well, we just made a tobacco crop, and on somebody else's land, you had to pay them a third of it. Didn't have no money. That's the reason I went to work at shoe factory. Have some money. We lived over here where our junior's house. It was a little boxed house. Then we lived at his daddy's first. Then we bought that place over there in Phillips Holler by his daddy. We went over there, and I was homesick. I couldn't hardly stay there. I didn't like it at all. And I don't believe we stayed there but 1 year. And we moved back in the house his mom and daddy stayed a year. And then the White House over in Leaf Holler come available, and I'd went to work. We had enough money we could buy it. We couldn't pay for it all at once, but we bought it. And made payments. Henry worked at the tobacco floor. In the wintertime, they'd make some extra money there. And just what he made on the crop. Have a calf to sell if you had an old cow. Well, I guess about 10 years. I don't remember. I know we moved here in 1951. It come a blizzard, snow and sleet. And we had we didn't have no electricity then. The electricity went off, and we had left our coal oil lamps upstairs down at the other house. We didn't even have no light. And Henry walked. There used to be a walkway across here to come out over about the bank. And he walked back down there the next day and got us a lamp. Then the Yulee store was over, you know where it is at. And the next day I had to walk there to get some coal. We'd been in the dark 2 nights. I'd always wanted me a pretty home. Even before I married, I had dreams of a pretty home. And I done some work on that. And I still wasn't satisfied with it. We just drove girls down there and built one. Not too long. I don't remember now who all worked on it. But we lived down there and they got it done. I papered and when we bought that house, I made it built it, never had painted or papered or done nothing inside in the house down yonder. I had it looking pretty good. But I still wanted better. Didn't think about being here that long, would you? Of course, I didn't think about things like that.
Yeah.
I believe this house, I believe, been born about 42 or 3 or 4 years ago, been built. Because Willie Mays Freddie and his wife got married and they moved down that little house the day we moved out. And Willie Mae told me last year, year before last month, their oldest daughter was 42. So it's been right about that.
But one.
Well, I hadn't thought too much about it till here a few weeks ago, and I reckon it's been on fix my calendar or something. I thought, Lord, it ain't but 3 months till I have another baby. And he only had one daughter, so on Sunday evening, I carried Mama at the hospital to see Uncle Johnny. And I felt sorry for Yola, you know, being an only child, having to step there with him and everything. And used to be Mama's neighbor, had moved to Lafayette, and she lived over there beside a factory, and she got Mama a whole lot of quilt pieces. But we went over and got a box of quilt pieces that evening, and come back, and she told me, said, just set them on the front porch, I'll get Wendell to bring them. And I did. I got them wrong to work the next morning. It wasn't long they come and told me Mama was dead. She died during the night. And Wendell got up and went to feed. He seen it. Well, she's laying there in her bed, and he had to go through for the next room. He just thought she was resting. Most times she was up before he was. He didn't think about nothing, you know. Wasn't fed, come back, and she's still laying there. But that's the easier way to go. Not have to be sick. I don't know what. There's more, but I can't think of all. Our cousins. One of them lived out there across from the flower shop, her mom and daddy. And one of them lived on down that road further. And some of us would stay all night with each other on Saturday night. We just happened to be at one place and it was the other. And the boys done that too. And that's all the place we ever got to go, was somewhere and stay all night on Saturday night. Well, I don't know. I'd have to count. Daddy had, let's see, there was 8 of his family. And I don't remember how many there was in Mama's family. We lived closer to Daddy's family than we did hers, and I always know more about them. But the parents, they'd visit too, Mama and them. You don't never know who was going to come in Sunday morning and be there for dinner. She'd run out, if it's in the summertime, and get an old chicken. And she wouldn't wring a chicken's head off. I had that to do. I'd go out there and wring that chicken's head off, and it'd flop. She'd pull the feathers out of it, and we'd have it for dinner. Because she didn't have no other meat to cook for dinner. Well, she wouldn't wring her head off. I know one time she wanted a hen, you know, make dumplings and everything. And we caught one. And the lady down on the chop block where they, you know, cut up wood. And Mayra was going to hold the old hen, and I was going to cut her bill off, you know, her head off. And Mayra turned her loose just as I made my lick. and I cut the end of her bill off. And of course she couldn't live that way. Then we had to run her down and finish killing her. Oh Lord. If you go, they have made tea. I tried to tell him. I wasn't making none. Put your water on, get it to boiling, put that tea in there, and always let it boil and then set a while. I don't usually. I put a cup of sugar. I'm pouring 8 in tea bags, and that makes it tea. You pour water over it, and pour the tea out of it. See how much color it's staining and loose. I got 2 quarts of cucumbers canned. Now, squeeze my tea bag out. I don't make him once a week when anybody else is drinking. He can't come in here 10 minutes because he has to have some tea. I cook every day. I mean, I cook very much, but I cook every day. I cook my breakfast every morning. Then if I need to, I cook for dinner, and then I eat cold supper. Warm it up. Gotta keep the refrigerator full of leftovers.